As we are just about 48 hours away from Take-Two Interactive's earnings call, we got some information from Rockstar Games insider Tez Funds 2 that should give us a little bit more clarity on GTA 6's announcement and reveal and when the game is expected to come out. So naturally, there's been a lot of discussion going on when the announcement and the release of GTA 6 is going to happen, and arguably one of the most reputable insiders in the Rockstar community, Tez Funds 2, ended up chiming in. He responded to someone that was asking if the deadline was still 2024. He said that wasn't really a deadline, more of an estimated release window. Several developers expect the release window in 2025. A spring release is what's expected, but Rockstar aimed for a spring release for both Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 in the past, and that was eventually delayed to a fall release. I predict an announcement coinciding with the celebration of Rockstar's anniversary somewhere between late November and early December, and if not that, then a February announcement. I expect GTA Online Heist Month to be more GTA 5 themed, and for Rockstar to offer us the rest of the GTA 5 anniversary clothing during this month, focusing on GTA 5 and concluding with Rockstar's anniversary and a chance of talking about what's next. Alright, so let's go through that entire post. Why 2024? Well, it actually isn't all of 2024, it's fiscal 2024, which is March 2024 through April 2025. And that is the release window that Rockstar hinted at, or I should say Take-Two Interactive, their parent company, by having an estimated income boost of about $8 billion during that period. And we can only speculate that the only game possible of doing that, other than if Take-Two Interactive released about 100 different video games, which isn't really possible, is Grand Theft Auto 6. It was the biggest hint of the bunch, and it's the only thing that makes sense. Now, according to insider Tez Funds 2, who looks like he has several sources, or at least knows the opinions of several Rockstar Games developers, they expect that it is going to be more in 2025 and less of 2024. Now, according to those developers, a spring release is what is expected, but we know that that's what Rockstar did for both Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto 5. Rockstar initially had Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out in spring 2013. We know that it came out on September 17th, 2013. And we know that Rockstar originally had a fall 2017 release date for Red Dead Redemption 2 that became spring 2018, and then of course fall 2018. So for Rockstar's last two releases, the game was eventually delayed to a fall release. So do not be surprised if the same thing happens here. We originally get a 2025 spring release that is then pushed probably about 6 months into fall 2025. Now, insider Tez Funds 2 believes that the announcement is going to happen with Rockstar's anniversary. And in case you guys are unaware, Rockstar Games was founded in December 1998. So December 2023 would be 25 years of Rockstar Games. That's a pretty significant anniversary. So he believes that the announcement is going to come a little bit later this month or in early December. And if not that, then a February announcement. Now, you might be wondering, well, why not January? Well, Rockstar and a lot of companies around the world, they take time off right at the end of the year to celebrate the Christmas and holiday season, New Year's, and then in January, things are a little bit slow. It's just not typically a time in which we see big announcements. So February would make a little bit more sense. Now, during this anniversary period, Rockstar have a lot going on in Grand Theft Auto Online. They have a lot of things that they plan to give away, including masks, t-shirts, and more. And we know for a fact that they're probably going to do a celebration month around the Rockstar anniversary. And during that time, that could be the perfect opportunity to have a chance to talk about what is next. As they reflect on the last 25 years, giving them the opportunity to talk about their plans for the future, and hopefully that, of course, would be GTA 6. Now, we're not done yet. There's more follow-up to this entire situation, as someone ended up responding, doesn't sound unreasonable, but why would Strauss Zelnick, who we know is the chairman and CEO of Take-Two Interactive, predict $8 billion in fiscal 25 if they drop it to late 2025, or even early 25, not enough time to reach that number? And he said the same happened with GTA 5. Take-Two was projecting a net income of $1.75 between $2 per share for fiscal year 2013, which is April 2012 to March 2013. But once Rockstar announced the first release date, delayed later on, that dropped to $0 to 20 cents per share. The holiday 2024 window is more like the late 2012 window for GTA 5 and fall 2017 window for Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm sure Take-Two would want to squeeze the game into the most profitable season, and that is the holiday season, but you don't want a buggy launch either. So let's tackle the $8 billion in revenue that Take-Two Interactive have projected. Now, that is simply a statement that they can amend or adjust based on the differences in plans that they might have. Now, it's still great news that they projected something like that, but that projection can change. It could go from fiscal 2025 to fiscal 2026 when they get more clarity on when they believe the game is actually going to release. And as he stated, Rockstar said that the exact same thing happened with Grand Theft Auto 5. They originally projected a massive share price, and when it got delayed by about a year, they adjusted that to a much lower share price. And he says the holiday 2024 window is the same thing here. If you kind of think about it, that's really a year to this day would be the holiday 2024 window. I mean, if you guys watch TV right now, you're probably seeing ads for Black Friday and you're already seeing Christmas commercials. We are smack dab in the middle of the holiday season, so it's very likely that holiday 2024 is not going to be the case because yes, Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive, they want to release their game in the most profitable time, and that is this sort of window right here, but they also don't want the game to be buggy at launch either. I think the most recent example of that is probably Cyberpunk 2077, that right now, after years of patches and updates, has become one of the best games out there, but when it was released, was a absolute buggy disaster and mess. And Rockstar has even their own sort of game with a history like that. That's the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition. You know they don't want to make the same mistake, and they don't want to do so with arguably the biggest video game in history. So if that means having the game come out in fall or winter 2025 as compared to fall or winter 2024, you know Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar Games are going to do that. And I get it, no game is perfect. Grand Theft Auto 5 shipped with its handful of bugs, same with Red Dead Redemption 2, but if you're able to minimize them and keep the game 99% intact and good, they're going to choose that route versus a game coming out 6 months early that might be 90% or 85% perfect. They're just not going to do that. So hopefully what this does is it gives us a little bit more clarity on what to expect here, and also what the Rockstar Games developers seem to expect too, the guys that are actually making this title. They believe things are a little bit closer to 2025 than things are 2024. And as every day goes by where we do not get an announcement from Rockstar, 2025 starts to make more sense, especially if you go over their history of how they like to announce games and then give it about a year or so before releasing it. The further we get into 2023, the worse it looks for 2024, and the better the outcome looks for a 2025 release. And as you heard from Insider TezFunds too, Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive are no dummies, and they're probably going to do that in the most profitable time, which is the end of the year, that fall-winter period that we're in right now. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know when you think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be first announced and revealed. Do you think it's going to happen at the 25th anniversary of Rockstar Games later this year? Or will it happen in 2024? And when do you feel like the game will be released? Does 2025 look more likely now? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.